let us begin with our 11th experiment, which is analysis of HR dataset. Create KPI to show employee count, attrition rate, active employees and average age. Create a lollipop chart to show the attrition rate based on gender category. Create a pie chart to show the attrition percentage based on department category. Drag department into colors and change automatic to pie. Enter drag attrition count to angle. Label attrition count, change to percent, add total, also edit label. Create a bar chart to display the number of employees by age group. Create a highlight table to show the job satisfaction rating for each job role based on employee count. Create a horizontal bar chart to show the attrition count for each education field wise attrition. Drag education field to rows, sum attrition counts to column. Create multiple donut chart to show the attrition rate by gender for different age group. So before we begin this experiment, let us first download a dataset which is HR Analytics Kaggle. Enter. Click on the first link which you see and then click on download. Download dataset as zip. This will ask you to log in. Sign in with your Google account. Click on download. Once you have successfully signed in, download dataset as zip. Then go to the folder. Now right click on this folder and click on extract all. Click extract. I'm dragging it to my desktop. Now open your Power BI and click on blank report. Click on get data, text or CSV, and select your data set. Click on open. Click on transform data. Click on close and up. So the first step is to create a new measure. Click on model. Click on new measure. In this, type employee count is equal to count HR analytics followed by employee number, and then close this, commit it. Now a new measure is created. So for this experiment, click on card and then click on the employee count. Now the next step is to create a new measure. Click on modeling, click on new measure, type attrition count is equal to count rows, filter HR analytics, comma HR analytics of attrition, which is equal to yes. Then close this and then commit. Now create another view card for this attrition count. With attrition count. Once this is done, create another measure. which is for the attrition rate. Right? Attrition rate is equal to divide attrition count, comma, employee count, comma, 0 into 100. Commit this. Now create another card with the attrition rate field. Now to find the active employees, create a new measure again. Active employees which is equal to employee count minus attrition count. This will give you the number of active employees. Now create the KPI for this as well. Now to calculate the average rate, create a new measure. Which is average age is equal to average of HR analytics of age. Close this and then commit. Now create a new KPI with the with the average age. Now the second question is create a lollipop chart to show the attrition rate based on gender category. But here Power BI does not have a native lollipop chart, so we will simulate it using a line and stacked column chart. We will be doing the second part of the question at the end of this video. For now, let us start with the third part of the question, which is pie chart. First, select the pie chart. Once you have selected the pie chart, what you can do is drag the department field into the values. Is the legend area, and then you can drag attrition count measure into the values. This will give you a pie chart. Now go to format, go to data labels, inside. Now you will be able to see the percentage. I'm converting it to inside just for your understanding, but it is not required. So I'm resetting it to default. Now to create a bar chart to display the number of employees by age group, what you first need to do is you need to select age, new group, and change the bin size to 5. Click on OK, and then Now select any bar chart and then in this bar chart drag the age group bins to y axis and then drag the employee count to the x axis. This will give you your bar chart. Now the next step is to create a highlight table that shows the job satisfaction rating for each job role based on employee count. For this, let us create a matrix. Click on matrix. Then drag the job role to the rows. Drag job satisfaction to the columns. Then drag employee count to the values. Now to create a horizontal bar chart to show the attrition count for each education, select a clustered bar chart. Then drag the education field to the y-axis. Drag the attrition count to the x-axis. This will give you your horizontal bar chart. Now to create multiple donut chart to show the attrition rate by gender for different age groups, what we can do is we can first drag gender to the legend, drag attrition rate to the values. We can use the age bins filter to filter out based on the age groups you want to select as. Now just rearrange all of this. Okay, fine. I am doing the second part of the question in the end as there is no lollipop chart in the Power BI. So we will be using line and stack column chart instead of lollipop chart. So what you will be doing is you will be dragging the attrition count to the y-axis and gender to the x-axis. Now you will be dragging attrition rate to the line of the y-axis. As you can see, the line is coming out of the bar. This is because we are using line and stack column chart instead of the lollipop chart. So if you use lollipop chart, then the line will follow in between the bars. So this ends our 11th experiment. Thank you.